everybody. As you can probably guess, I'm the last minute angler. My name's John, and this potentially is the first video I'll be putting out there on YouTube. I've been fishing for a few years now, and been recording like bits and bobs of me of my fishing. I don't do too bad really. I'm not the best angler in the world. Always learning, as we all are. But I do alright. I've caught some nice fish, and I've recorded like quite a bit of me fishing last year with a view to put it up on YouTube. Probably got a couple of videos worth, but I just never did for one reason or another. Laziness, nervousness, just whatever. I don't know. But I'm hoping now. The sun's come out, so I thought, well, why not? I'll do another video, and hopefully I'll get my arse into gear and get it edited and put it out there, and for you guys, and see how it goes. If you like it, well, sound. If you don't like it, well, don't watch. it's basically. But as I said, I'll just see how it goes and we'll play it by ear. Right, what's been happening? I've not been out. I can normally get out like once a week. I live in Wigan. I can only normally get out once a week, and with family and kids and work and all that lot. Most people have got the same issues, but I've not been able to get out like for the past couple of weeks. You know, it's the best time of the year for me. Who doesn't love summer fishing? But my car is goosed. You might be saying, well, you're in a car. Well, it's my mate's minibus. I've been beg, borrowing and stealing like to lend cars and all that until mine gets repaired. And although I've got the wife's car, like as well, we do have two cars. If she needs it, I take the kids anywhere. That takes priority, and I don't really like taking the piss out of my mates and going miles in their cars, but I needed to today. I was going nuts. I've been going nuts these past few weeks, and I just thought, yeah, balls to it, I'm going fishing. So my plan is my first hound session of the year, and I'm heading up Morcambe way. Now I was going to go up to one of the marks up there, which I pretty much spent all my summer on last year, but I've had a bit of information off one of my friends up there, and he's advised me to go like elsewhere up there, like but in the same area. So I've just got to nip up there. I've got some crab ordered. Let's nip into Jerry's, get some crab, and then hit the beach. So hopefully I can get some bites on camera for you. Hopefully land my first smoothie of the year and get some nice fish. Just any fish will do, like, but I'm specifically targeting smooth hounds. I think it's a lot easier if you go out with a target in mind and just target them, as opposed to just have one rod out for this, one rod out for that, another rod out for another. It's like I like targeting one specific fish, but I really don't mind if anything else comes along, whether it's a dogfish or whatever, because I'm only fishing size 1/0s, 2/0 hooks, so I might get mithered by a dogfish with a couple of baits I'm using. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for watching so far, and I'll bring you back when I'm on the beach. Hello. Well, as I said, I'm on the beach. First cast, wiped out with weed, had a nightmare. Second cast, exactly £8, which I'm absolutely over the moon with. I've had this out of the water a bit now, been faffing about, I'll get it back. that better? Number 2? Fish number 2. One second rig lost and 2 fish, so happy so far. It's hard going though. Hello again. So last 2 fish have been on 5 foot running up and overs. Crab baits, 2-0 hooks, 2-0 BMX, 2-0 Chinook. But I've heard there's ledges out there and that, and I've lost 2 sets, keep getting snagged. So I'm going to try pulley rig for the next one, see if that works. Wish me luck. I didn't expect to catch one of these today. This is 33cm flounder place. Yeah, not having a bad session. There's a few anglers out down there. One of them's just brought a smoothie in. There's one more angler to my right there. Only got 1 rod out at the minute. It's too much hard work with all the weed. Lost 2 sets, just getting snagged every time. Hitting there's a ledge out there. So, yeah, let's get this flounder back and get another rig baited up. Hello again. Just thought I'd bring you back for a little update. Not much has happened since I caught that flounder. I'm going for flounder. I've not really had a lot of them, so but it was definitely the biggest one I've had. Right, anyway, the fishing's gone a bit slow. One guy down there had 1 smooth hound. It was only quite small. I've had them 2, 8-pounder and a 4-pounder, like whatever it was. Funnily enough, the 4-pounder fought better than the big one. Yeah, it's been hard work with this weed. I forgot how bad the weed is in Morcambe. It's really bad. I've just been fishing with 1 rod. I might have 2 rods there, but I've got 1 rod already baited. So before I bring the other one in, I cast that one out, if that makes sense. So I'm not losing any time. I've lost enough time, you know, tying shock leaders on and rigs and all kinds of snaggy out there with ledges, and like, you can make that out. It's like a bank's appeared. So I'm guessing it's all mussel beds out there and relatively rough stuff. It's low tide now, so I'm ready to cast out this other rod. It's all baited there. Well, I'm talking about rods, I might as well talk you through me setup and that. Sorry if this is a little bit rough. I'm not used to this, but things can only get better, I suppose. Right, the rods. I'm a bit of a Achios fanboy really, and my rods are Achios Air Powers. I've got 2 of them. The 3-piece Continentals. They're ideal for me. A lot of people don't like Continental rods, but these things they'll bring in anything. What swims in off the shores, I'd imagine. Very strong rods, and they're ideal for me because sometimes I take my rods into work and I can pack them down and put them in my boot and no one can see in the boot, so it's a win-win for me. The reels, fixed spools, Shimano Ultegras 14,000s, with the light ones, the CI4s, Model XSC, which means that it's designed like for salt water because they've got extra gaskets than all the other ones, so you don't get the salt water ingress, which obviously salt water's a nasty morpho, isn't it? At the best of times it just corrodes everything. So yeah, all my fish have come on crab. I did use squid at first, but I thought I brought over 15 crabs, so I might as well use them all before I go. I've probably only got about half an hour now before I get cheesed off and go. Well, I've got an hour, but I'll probably only stay another half an hour, get back home and see the wife and kids for the rest of the evening. Right, I'll bring you back later, or I'll bring you back if I get another fish, and hopefully I will. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, as you can probably tell, I didn't catch any more fish, and neither did anybody else along the stretch that I seen. I give it another hour after after low tide, but I'll be honest, I just had enough. The sun was getting to me, and yeah, I just had enough. Like by then, I'd already caught a couple of fish. Caught that 8-pounder. I caught that, I don't know, like what was it, about 4 pound. I caught that flounder. So yeah, that's just say it was a successful first hound session. Different mark, I've never fished before. So thanks to the lads or one particular lad in Jerry's rather, like for supplying me with some really good frozen crab. Couldn't fault it at all. Like I've had frozen crab off mail order companies before, and half of it comes, it's hard back, and it's just a nightmare. Like, so I took a chance on frozen crab from Jerry's, and it was just as good as fresh. Whoever's prepped it, they've done a really good job. So yeah, I was made up with that one, and where I fished, as I said, like I got to the mark. There's a few lads there. I don't know whether they caught before me, but I only got there a bit late because it took me ages park up. 6 laps of Morcambe before I parked up, and then like managed to park up in West End Road or something, like whatever it's called. Made the walk out, cast out, like had a fish, put it back, had another one, and then that was it really. I didn't even know I had that flounder, but it was a cracking fish, that one. I'm sure that's got to be a PB for me. Must check that one out. But yeah, all in all, I'm happy how it went. Currently on the M6, it's hammered in traffic, and wherever my van was parked, there must have been the Tyson Fury size seagull that's just yeah, he mustn't have been happy where I parked, because he's shat all over my windscreen, which isn't fun. I'm going to have to wash it when I get home. I can't have my mate seeing his pebble dash van tomorrow morning. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sorry it's very raw and probably camera angles are all out and I'm going all the time. It's just nerves, isn't it? And not knowing what to do, like with filming, and it's hard, you know. Remembering to film, set the tripod up, and remembering to plug the battery bank in, and all that. It's just hard work, really. Like, but I'm sure I'll get better at it. Well, that's if I carry on like doing it, because it does distract you from your fishing. But not that much today, because the fishing wasn't scintillating. But my Hound account is open, so I'm happy. So I hope you've all had a good weekend. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope I'll see you all again soon. Tight lines for clear minds. Take care.